Hey guys, welcome to Finca Chontia. This is my little jungle farm here. Um, Located in Yampe, Manabi, Ecuador. So, saludos. Um, here's my house tucked away. Yeah, we're standing under this cacao tree. It's pretty old. It was here when I bought the property, and it was supposed to be 108 years old. Um, so yeah, I'm really working with a very high shade environment. Um, an established forest. I don't know if it's considered second growth or old growth, but either way, we have large trees. Here's one of my cacao trees that I planted back in 2017. And it is budding flowers this year for I think this is the first time this one has flowered, because this has always been in a really low light environment. So you can see it's got flowers budding. It's pretty early in the season around here for the Nacional. And we have the cacao here that has a ripe cacao on it. That must have happened overnight, because I did not see that yesterday. You see, here's a green one. These are the Nacional. These are the hybrid Nacionals. And here's a ripe one. So the ones that are producing now, I don't have enough to make chocolate with. So I've just been taking the ones that are ripening up early in the season, and germinating them. I'm making little baby trees to bring to the other farm. So this farm really has been more of like a tree nursery for my other farm that I'm about to plant. That I'm still nervous about planting, and I think I'm gonna do more syntropics there, because here, since it is such a low light environment, I've been having to just kind of roll with the permaculture. Whatever kind of grows. I'm gonna try planting what you guys have been talking about, pigeon pea and what's it called, the Mexican sunflower. We'll see how it does here. I think it should be okay. I'll probably try to plant it more in the sunnier areas. But yeah, if you guys know any really low light species that grow well in the jungle, let me know, because that will be more for this environment. And then my full sun environment is going to be, I think more of the regular normal set of tools and species and stuff. So, and that other farm is completely just, the majority of it is watermelon. So it's about 2 hectares of it is watermelon right now. And there's a couple different sections around it that are going to be cleaned up to plant more trees and more of this, more cacao and more banana. So those will be a little bit more on the periphery, a little bit lower light, lower sun, but that center part is full sun there. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I hope you guys like my farm and enjoy the video. It's just like a uncut really video that I've been making over the last couple days, just to show you guys what I'm working with. And mostly it's the nursery that I have ready, everything going to be sent off, and I walk around a bit and show you what I have. So cheers, saludos, and let's grow. This is the cacao that was out there on the tree. Looks a little green in this light, but they say it's actually best to pick it right when it turns yellow, for when you want to germinate. It just makes things easier. The seeds are ripe, but they're still not germinating, and the shell around it, around the seed, is thinner and easier to open, and then that's easier for you to plant. So I will show you guys how I do this. So I just kind of take this, this is my wooden table. It's pretty thick wood. This is a samang. It's about 4 inches thick. So I'm not worried about damaging this. So yeah, just got a couple slams on there, and now it's open. Open that up, and it's cacao party. This actually doesn't have that much in it in this Mazorca. A lot of space. Still, it's not packed full of seeds. Let's see how it tastes. Very sweet, tangy. We'll see what these seeds look like. So you can see that is a cacao seed that I've now sucked on and got most of the fruit off. And then it opens, and you can see right there is the radical. So that is the first root that will come down, and that's like its taproot, right? And that will come out. So you plant that face down like that in the dirt, and you can plant it like this, how it is. It's fine. As long as you know which direction the radical is, you can plant it that way. I usually take this whole thing off though, just, but, this is a protective layer for a reason, so maybe, you can plant it just like that. Just as long as you can get the radical out, it should be fine. Here is my little nursery I have growing here. This is the lemon drop mangosteen. So I've started these. Everything here started from seed or gifted. Mostly, I think. Everything here is seed. So these guys are lemon drop mangosteen. I've had to cut back some. They got dry. Some of them got nailed by the sun, and I needed to change their bags to make bigger bags and all that. So I had a shortage on my dirt for a little while. This is all cacao here, started from seed. So this is, a nice shaded environment. We have this tree here that kind of hangs over it. We have a couple cedros. Yeah, this is a cedro here. We have a balsa. This is a balsa tree going up. We have a papaya, some wild papaya that the birds eat. Another cedro growing here. Here's my compost from the kitchen. Put it there. These are cherimoyas that are kind of suffering. They need to be transplanted, or just planted. I mean, now that I'm seeing, this is cedrela, now that I'm seeing the syntropic techniques, see there's buds. The cherimoya also likes to drop its leaves here. I don't know if that's for everybody, but it does drop its leaves once a year. So I've noticed that it drops its leaves and then it buds again. These are some cacaos that I tried to graft the mother cacao on, the old cacao onto this, and they failed. Failed all of them. None of them stuck, but the base stuck. So I just let the buds go. Same thing happened here. The grafts all failed. I don't know. I'm not very good at grafting, so that's another thing that I would like to learn. There's more cacao. All this cacao here. Got a grapefruit growing here. So all this stuff's going to Wale, the new farm. It's all new farm stuff. These are recent seedlings. Here's the cacao growing. You place the seedling, the seed down with the radical face down, and it will usually, I mean, they very rarely fail. Even like at a 90% rate, that will grow for you. You like to try to keep them shaded with a lot of water. You can see the roots. So it puts the root down, and then this goes up and then opens. It's almost like its first leaf opens up like that, and then this stalk comes out. It's a cacao. And these are the much older cacaos. So these are a couple months here now. That's all the cacaos here. Got some balsa ready to be transplanted. Here's a cedro. Started from seed a while ago. So this cedro really needs to be planted. It's pretty tall. Those roots are probably coiling in there. There's an avocado. Got another cacao. Here's a cedrela that needs to go in the ground too. Same with this guy, cedrela. Yeah, all this is cacao here, hanging out underneath this papaya. All cacao down there too. Oh, this is another cool plant I just cut. These grow everywhere. This is a type of ginger plant, and it has a nice little flower too. But it is also everywhere, really fleshy, and it also gives you some good organics. But this is also called sour cane, so caña agria, and you can eat this, and it gives you really good hydrating benefits. They say it helps it has good products for your kidneys. Good good for the kidneys, and you just kind of chomp on it. So yeah, caña agria. I just cut this guy here. It's kind of sour, like its name. Kind of like a watery lime. Has a lot of water in it. So you can shave this. You can shave this off, and you have, I think it's less weedy, the center part to it. So usually I shave that off, but I'm filming, so I only have one hand. But you can just chop on it like a sugar cane. A little bitter, but it's actually quite refreshing. What is it about bitterness and the tangy flavor? Here's another one. The tangy flavor. Let me wipe this off. Got a little dirty. The sour tanginess. Good stuff. Walking down the road, we have coconut palms on either side here. There. There's a guayacán there. Coconut. Another laurel. Another laurel down there. And there's a red banana, which is a really good banana. But I wanted to show you guys where's the chonta, right? Where's the chontilla? Chontilla is that. These guys are the centerpiece of the farm. They're an amazing looking palm covered in spines. I usually, if I find one, I usually leave it in place, or I'm going to try to bring some of these to the other farm. Now, they're not very friendly to anything that's around, so they usually drop their leaves, and these leaves are lethal. Are covered in spines, so usually they kill anything that's planted around them. So they're really more of a species you don't really want to plant too much with your other stuff. But anything that maybe a hardwood would be fine next. I would treat this as a hardwood. Basically growing really high and gives you some good shade. It also is a hardwood. It's actually one of the hardest woods in the world, and I have some that they use the natives here use these as their spears. Spears and bows and arrows and anything, you know, weaponry was all made out of this, and the darts even, you know, the blow darts would be used, these spines were used for that. So they would have the blow dart, they would have the poison from there's a plant here, and actually it grows, I don't remember what it's called, but it grows native here, and it's a poison toxin that will give you a cardiac arrest and can't breathe, and that's what they would hunt with around here. There's another chonta, a baby one, I'm sure it came from that. But yeah, like I said earlier, the trogon, the bird, eats that seed, the nut. It's like a little red palm nut. And so I like them because I really like the look of these palms. I really like the look of the bird. The bird is like really crazy feather. See this blue and red feather? It's on my hat next to this broken feather. I don't know. But yeah, that is a trogon feather. It has blue, green, red, and they're beautiful birds. So, and they always come in pairs, mating pairs. There's a male and a female. Here's an avocado, big avocado tree. I got one of my bigger cacao trees here. So we have some mass of the organics that I've placed there. Mostly it's its own leaves. You know, taking these guys, just placing them over here, and also a lot of banana. This is, you know, the banana leaves that I collect around. You know, this is a plantain. Another plantain. This is called bargaranete. So this is one of those really big, massive plantains that give you the really good patacones or tostones. I guess in Costa Rica they call them tostones, but here they call them patacones. So I need to do some trimming here. Yeah, so you can see that this doesn't have any black stains, right? So I'll show you where I see a banana over there. It has the black stains, and that is the difference between, the main difference between a plantain and a banana. Oh, here we go. Plantain, banana. Now you see the black right here, this black part here, this black part. So that is the main difference between banana and plantain. Plantain, it's like a rosy color, right where this is. So, yeah. Oh, and when I first planted, so I made, you know, everyone makes mistakes. That's what I'm hearing is like a really common trend in this community. Plants, it's a lot of numbers game, right? So you gotta really wanna just plant a lot. Like, I mean, I'm learning from you guys more than anything. You guys just plant a lot and then deal with it later. This guy, you know, I planted this mango here 7 years ago, just like the other plants. You know, the first initial planting, and it's not super happy here in this environment. A lot of the moisture, I think, gets to it, and it needs, I think it wants more sun, it wants to be more in the heat, because I have 6 months here where it's not very hot. I have 6 months of a hazy, kind of like right now, it's starting to begin in this time of year. It's called the garua. The garua is a misty rain that lasts here on the coast for roughly 6 months. Sometimes it goes away a little bit and then it comes back, but yeah, it's roughly 6 months where there's an olive tree, or what I've been told is an olive tree. It doesn't look like olive, but that's what I was told when someone gifted this to me. It's doing okay. But yeah, so Gorua, I don't think the mangoes or the olives like the Garua, because it's a very shaded, cold, kind of windy, just everything's wet, just damp. But everything stays alive, you know, everything just keeps alive. But these guys just don't seem very happy compared to, you know, this cacao. This cacao is loving life, this environment. So, same thing with the coconut palms. Very slow growing, but happy. And then other places, you know, where they're like right on the beach, they grow much faster. So, yeah, avocados as well are doing well. They haven't fruited yet, but they grow well and they grow fast. So I would like to figure out ways to trim it better. Yeah, you can see there's a mango right here. It's 7 years old and it's still just, you know, kind of doing its thing. While the cacao, there's a cacao here that got hit by a tree and still is growing faster than the mango. Guaican growing pretty quick. Yeah, here's another mango. I have a couple around. I think I would not grow mangoes here again if I had the, you know, option to do it again. In the other farm, I'm going to try. There's another Guaican. I'm going to try the mangoes there because it's much more open, much sunnier. Here's my red banana, one of them. We have a lot of types of bananas here in Ecuador. And this is a banana. You can also see, you know, it's a red color to the stalk, or to the stem, right? But you still have, I don't know if you can see that, but there's still a black stain right there underneath the leaf, where the leaf comes off. So you can tell that, like, right here is also black stains. That is a banana. All these here in these rows are newly planted this year, or last year, I guess. I think it was August. These are the new section of the farm. I've opened up a bit. And it's all mixed with cacao and bananas. So these are all cacao and bananas. I didn't plant any plantains over here in this section. These are all bananas. Here's a cacao that is only about a year old. It's so big. It's doing so well here. Here's another banana. This has been more maintained, this area. Here's another banana. We got another cacao. The sun's coming out, and these guys are getting a bit more sun on this section because there's not so many trees right here. We got the sun right here. Trees are more on the edges. Got a couple. We got a bunch of laurels kind of sticking here, but laurels really don't give you too much shade. One of the bananas, another cacao here. Another cacao. Bananas, banana. You can see all the reptiles are starting to come out with the sun. A little lizard. But yeah, these bananas are about a year old. Should be. This is my first round of bananas in this section. This guy has a bit more time there. He was there before. That's another red banana. So that will give me fruit soon. I think I see a rat come out. And this one has given me, it's giving me bananas right now. I don't even, forgot about that. But yeah, this over here, you see the red bananas. They're still very young. And they're growing very, very small, but they'll get really thick. And then they'll turn like almost like start turning yellow, like a reddish pinkish yellow. I also, when the flower comes out and it gets all the way to the end, I usually cut it off, and that's helps fatten up the bananas. It's something that I've been taught here.